Well, finishing up the planting of the trees is always something good to get it off the list of things to do for the year. And I'm gonna go out right now and just finish up the hand planting a little bit and just kind of plant in between different areas. And from last year actually, because I planted a little, I spaced my trees out a little bit too much last year, so I'm gonna try to do some planting in between that. So let's go see if we can get the trees on the ground. It looks like it stopped raining for a little bit, so I want to get out there quick so I can do it. I want to talk a little bit about, you know, what this farm is turning into. You know, I don't really know. Is it a farm? Is it a homestead? Is it a petting zoo? Is it a money pit? I don't know what it is. But, you know, Harper said something to me the other day that kind of justified to me that I'm doing the right thing here. And we'll talk a little bit more about that. I am gonna have to come back and deal with this girl. I don't know what's going on, but I have a coop that I'm gonna put her in, keep her by herself, and see if I can maybe put some apple cider vinegar and some water and try to get her feeling better. But she's been up there all day. I can just go grab her. But well, the first couple weeks with Maddie was really good. Well, excuse me, the first couple days with Maddie was pretty good. Now she's turning into a puppy. Just trying to bring her everywhere I can, just to try to get used to the farm, used to outside, used to the animals. But I also have to keep in mind that these breeds, they don't want to be in the heat. Just got to keep all that stuff in mind. All right, let's go plant some trees and finish up this year's season. All right, got about 80 trees to plant by hand, so let's go.
Gonna fly away, go a million miles, and take a holiday where I can hide away, and where the crowds are gone, I'll hear the siren song, saying here, a life like this, you can do no wrong. A life like someone told me I'd never see.
You know, Billy keeps reminding me of a saying that we learned from a farmer. You know, you plant it high, watch them die. Plant it low, they won't grow. So it's that fine line. You got to make sure you find that sweet spot with planting these trees. No, no bite. No, just kidding. She's really turning into a puppy. Anyway, it's nice out here. At least it stopped raining. The good thing is these trees have been out of the ground for a little while, but you know, the next like 4 or 5 days, it's supposed to rain really hard. So maybe that rain will help these things, you know, get into there and get some water, and hopefully they don't get killed. I don't know. It's always a gamble and a crapshoot, but with this drilling system, it works really, really well. I do know there's really not a lot of Christmas tree content out there. So it's good to get some stuff out there. I don't really know overly what I'm doing. I'm kind of trying to learn as I go as well. So there's more than just Christmas trees, the day after Thanksgiving. These things don't just grow on their own. They don't just get in the ground on their own. They don't get pruned on their own. They don't get, any bugs, anything that comes on, those don't disappear on their own. There's a lot of work to it. Definitely support your local Christmas tree farm. Yeah, you can go to Home Depot. You can go that route. Those trees are all getting cut in Canada. They're probably cut a month, maybe more, before they hit your living room. So yeah, that's fine. Go to the box store and get that Christmas tree. That's fine. I get it. If you really want a real Christmas tree, something that someone put some hard work, sweat into, go support your local Christmas tree. It's kind of a dying business right now. Not a lot of people are doing it. So who knows what happens in the future with it. But the grass is just growing so fast on me. So decided to grab the fence post and try to get some sort of area set up for the cows to start grazing. It's a nice day. Might as well get it done. They say to wait 3 to 5 years, whoever they is, I don't really know who they is, but they say 3 to 5 years you should wait if you get a farm or a homestead before you go ahead and put up permanent fencing. I get it, because you spend the money to dig some holes and stuff like that. You want to make sure that's where you want it to be. I get it. But, doing this fencing type of stuff every single year, it's going to get a little tiring. I'm sure I probably could keep the posts in through the winter. I took them all down last year. I don't know if they'll break. They're kind of cheesy anyways. Anyway, just trying to get them this one stretch. I think if I can get this one stretch to them, they'll be happy. So trying to get this one stretch for them and see if get them on and get a little bit of this grass, and they can eat on just this one little stretch for a little while. And then my goal, said it before, but to make all of this right here is going to kind of be my pasture for 5 cows. Remember, Chad's going to be gone. So now, as you can see, this is where we planted. I guess it's looking okay. I remember last year, after we planted, a week after we planted, we got hit with a bad frost. I think that hurt a lot of trees. So we'll see. I healed them in. I took my time. See what happens. You coming out to see me, buddy? I don't know. You're venturing out a little too far. It's still turkey season, buddy. Maddie, come on. This is where I hope that I'm doing this right. Stuff I see on Facebook and YouTube and stuff like that, I don't really know. They sometimes don't really show it really good. I'm just tying it off to the main electrical strands, the real live wire, tying it off and running it. I hope I'm doing it right. We're gonna try one strand this year, see how it goes.
I follow you around like a dog on a chain. Since I found your love, it's always been the same. I'm never out late, I do anything you ask to get a pat on the back.
Well, it's got a charge. Brad, don't start. Just something about it, I don't know. Something about the sight of cows getting out there, eating grass, and doing what they're supposed to be doing. There they go, hopping around. There they go. you know, the scary thing is if they get out, right? I mean, they get out, you got to make sure they can get back into the fence somehow. Keep it open, call them. They do know the grain sound, so that might work. But they're out there. They're way out there. We'll go maybe take a drive around and see how they're doing. But I don't know. It's just something about it, right? Something about just getting them out on grass. Heck, I've only been doing this for 2 years. Just nice to kind of see. All right, let's go take care of this chicken while I'm thinking about it. Get her set up. See if we can somehow save her. Otherwise, I have a really, really bad feeling that we're going to wake up in the morning and she's not going to be around. Let's see if we can take a look at her maybe too. See if there's something, you know, that's visibly wrong with her. I don't know. Not that I'm going to know what I'm looking at, but I feel like it's one of those things where when you own animals and you take the responsibility of owning an animal, you got to kind of do something, right? I can't just sit back and say, it's only a chicken. I have, 30 more. I think it's my duty and my responsibility to try to take care of the bird. So let's go see if we can grab her. Like I said, I do have a perfect spot for her that can just be her. I can set her up with some food and try to take care of her. Hey, girl. Again, I don't really know what I'm looking for, but see if we can't get her in some sort of shelter and see if we can get her back to herself. I don't know if I have apple cider or not, but let's go see if we have some. I think I said it before, and I guess it's worth mentioning again, but people think I'm a little nuts for what I'm doing. Work another job. I own some businesses. They're restaurants, and I wanted to start this farm. We got it as a Christmas tree farm, and the Christmas trees are fun, and it's great. But like I said before, I have a mortgage on this place, so I need to find a way to generate more income. What I'm doing here is, not going to pay off for another 2 years, unless I start bringing in some steers, getting some barrows, some different pigs. This is a little bit of a commitment for me. But I got all registered stock in cattle and pigs, so I know where they come from. I know what's been fed to them, the breeder, all that stuff. Just it all adds up and it works. It all makes sense. So. As I was thinking about it, I'm like, man, a homestead is more of a homestead is more a homestead. You're growing enough to slaughter a couple of pigs every year, maybe one cow, a few chickens, maybe some turkeys. You're getting some eggs, you have a beautiful garden, and you're supporting your family. And that's great, and that's fine. A big movement right now, a lot of people are doing it, and it's awesome. Now, do I want to do that and just be a homestead? No, I want to make a little bit of a business out of it. I know right now it seems like all I'm doing is just feeding animals, and it maybe feels like a little bit of a waste, or from what you guys can see is a little bit of a waste. But the other day, something kind of hit me with one of my kids. Because I've been wrestling with it as well. What am I doing? Spending all this money and something that I don't even really know what I'm doing, and I have to research it and learn it, fail at it. Was doing the chores a couple mornings ago. Every now and then, Harper will get up out of bed, and she's like the kind of lazy one. She likes to lay around in bed for a little bit. Sorry, Harps. But the other day she got out of bed, and it was right when I was going out to do the chores. And I got eggs hiding right into here. So Harper said, hey, Dad, can I come out and do chores with you? I said, sure, absolutely. It was a really nice morning, crisp morning, but it was a nice morning. And so we came out, we do our thing, and, she usually does the two, Chad and Mo, and I usually do the girl. She usually does the donkeys. I jump on the water with the girls. She jumps on the water with the boys. You know, I caught her, you know, doing the water. Maybe I can try to show you what she was doing. So she was doing the water with the boys. You know, she was doing the water like this, and she was just staring and being. And she was just kind of sitting there staring outside and trying to pat, you know, Mo's rear end over here as he was eating. And I'm like, Harf, what are you doing? And, you know, she looked up and she goes, Dada, it is so peaceful out here. And it hit me, you know, for a second grader to kind of have something click where, you know, her life is go, 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 right? Her life is sports, iPads, friends, school. I mean, go, go, go. And we're always moving, and that's a lot of it. That's our fault. You know, we're always moving as well. And for her to look up and just be like, Dada, this is so peaceful. That kind of hit me a little bit that I was doing the right thing. Am I spending way too much money? Yep. Do I really not know what I'm doing? Yep. But for, you know, for Harper to say that just really solidified to me that I'm doing the right thing. Now, it goes back to my first question. What am I? Am I a homestead? Am I a farm? Am I a business? Am I a petting zoo? I think right now I'm more of a petting zoo than anything. These are all like animals that we just take care of and we're not getting much out of. Yeah, the eggs are great and we sell them to the store and it's awesome. But for the most part, we're just spending a lot of money and just feeding animals. But I got to keep telling myself that we're doing more than that. We're making memories for our kids as well. Harper's going to remember that. I know it. So any little memory that we can make that brings them back to a childhood of being on a farm and a little bit of hard work. And I don't know. I think it's worth it, right? I mean, you know, especially Christmas tree season. I mean, they work their butts off on Christmas tree season. They're always moving. They're helping customers. They work. They know when it comes time, Black Friday, they are working. So it's worth it right now. Hopefully in the end, we can make this a business where, and I can make a little bit of an income where, you know, this is helping, but I don't know when that's going to be. I don't know if it is ever going to be, but, you know, we'll definitely be able to get our own meat out of this place. You know, we definitely get our own eggs now, chickens, turkeys. We'll definitely be able to get out of that. We'll be able to get them some money where we don't have to worry about the an income so much and just focus on the farm. Maybe. I don't know. Just kind of wanted to share that with you guys because I've been wrestling with it. You know, that kind of helped me when she said that. It kind of triggered something in me. So, I don't know. Who knows? Well, I found some apple cider vinegar, so that's good. To be honest, I don't even know what it does. I just see a lot of people using it for their animals when they're sick. And, you know, we put it in chicks' water when we get chicks and turkeys and stuff. So, it must do something. Heck, I know some humans that even take shots of it in the morning. Someone comment. Let me know what it does. Yeah, anyways, hey, thanks for watching this video, guys. I think cows are excited. Cows are out there. Yeah, really starting to spring up here. Got some mowing done, got some spraying done, did a little bit more planting. Let's go do the chores, and I think it's a baseball game tonight, so for Harper, so always fun. Thanks, guys. We'll see you on the next one.